AI already can be the best BDR in the world. BDR, not SDR. SDR is a different topic. How to automate outbound is complicated. And I think many of us actually are too jaded on AI and sales because we tried some AI SDR product 6 months ago that was just spam on steroids, right? And it didn't work. It didn't work, right? Wow. Well, we sent 10 million emails that were barely personalized and we didn't magically get 10 million AR. So AI doesn't work. It's the wrong way to think about it. First of all, I'm not talking about that. Secondly, everything's getting better. But third, I'm talking about a BDR. I'm talking about somebody to qualify a lead. And first of all, no one wants to be qualified. No one wastes their time. No one thinks it's fun to talk to sales. I mean, a few people do. Like, and so you're routing leads to a BDR that takes between 10 minutes and 3 days to get back to a prospect and knows nothing about the product typically. Their only job is to set up a meeting with an AE. And then I got to wait for another meeting to be set up. It's a terrible experience. Our AI has already answered over 100 sponsor questions and over 20 sponsor inbound requests. And here's one. What are the specs on a Super Gold booth? I mean, I don't know about a Super Gold. I shouldn't have to know this stuff. This is a better answer for a prospect than a human can give. Here's the size of it. Here's how speaking works in the sponsor stage. Here's how activations work. Here's how a demo works. Here's how many passes you get for your team. Here's how lead scanning works. Again, it knows the product cold. So AI already can be better than all but the best BDRs. And the AI works 24 hours and the AI is polite and the AI is correct. The AI is correct. So I see that the classic BDR to qualify, to score and screen a lead, I see this becoming borderline extinct over the rest of the year. You just don't need them. Are there exceptions in everything in the enterprise? Yes. The more enterprise we are, the more human and personal it's going to be, but we just don't need 20-year-old kids that don't know anything qualifying out prospects anymore. AI is so much better. Okay, this one is going to be controversial to some, and this is something that many VCs thinks actually has already happened and it hasn't. Like there's the AI super fans that don't work in the real world, and then there's the Luddites. But I'm pretty darn convinced, based on using our AI and watching what's happening in support, that within 12 to 18 months, AI will handle 80% of one-call closes. One-call closes. I'm not talking about putting on a tie and a suit and going to meet a 7-figure customer in their office. I'm not saying AI is going to replace that at all. But if you've worked in high volume SMB environments, if you've worked in 2K, 3K, 4K deals, even smaller, you will know that honestly, even pre-AI, sales and support kind of merge a little bit. A lot of times folks will try a product on their own, they'll use a free edition and they'll have 1 or 2 questions and then they're ready to buy. Okay. And we call that sales, and it is sales, and you need sales process and you need techniques and you need objection handling. But AI is going to do better than this. Look, here's our AI. Now our AI is like one step, probably one release for our product away. Here's me. Can I buy a sponsorship directly? No, you can't buy one, but let me know if you want me to connect you with someone specific. I think in 3 months, this will just send them the contract. Now, if you need to negotiate it, if it's a 6-figure deal, you need a human. Don't get me wrong. Our little tiny sales team of 3.5 at SaaStr is great. They will help you for a big deal, but to just buy a gold or silver booth, you're not going to need a human. We're almost there in our AI already. It can answer all your questions. It knows the answer. It won't oversell you. It will tailor it to the size of your company. And instead of connecting with someone, it's just going to close the deal when it's 2K, 3K, 5K, 10K.